Wendy, and I'm from Louisiana, and I'm going to show you today how we make our greens, collard greens, mustard greens, turnip greens, how we do it in the South. Okay, right, what you see right here is the boiled pork. Some people use turkey. I'm a pork girl. This is a smoked pigtail. I got smoked pigtails and some smoked jowl in there, and then I take a whole onion and I just cut it in half and I just throw it in there because normally it'll break up and it'll mix within the greens. Okay, so we are letting that boil, and while that is boiling I add fresh cracked pepper, just a little, not too much. Then I add some garlic powder, which garlic powder makes everything taste good, and then it kind of helps with that pork in there. Then I'm going to put a little onion powder because the onion powder also gives it that onion flavor. And then I'm going to add some salt. Because that salt is, even though the pork is salty, the salt helps. Because it's going to be so many greens, and we're going to mix that up, and I let it boil for about 30 minutes, and then once that boil, you can get your greens that you have to pick, or you can get greens that are already picked and cleaned. I chose greens that are already picked and cleaned. These are the bagged collards. And I have 2 bags. I'm going to add 1 bag at a time because they're going to cook down. This has been boiling for about 30 to 45 minutes. So I add my greens. This is just the first bag. And collards normally have to cook a lot longer than mustard and turnip because they are a tougher kind of green. Alright. So then we're gonna just let that cook. It's gonna stop it because the greens are out the refrigerator. It's gonna stop the boiling process, but we're gonna still keep the fire on high. We're going to let it just boil until these cook down some. And once these cook down some, then we're going to add the second bag. And I normally let my greens cook. You can cover them, you can uncover them. I let mine cook uncovered. But you can let them cook for about 2 to 4 hours. Collard greens. Mustard greens need to cook just for them to be tender enough. I would say about 2 hours. Alright, well that's it for Louisiana Cooking by Wendy, or we can say Down South Cooking by Wendy. Next up, we're going to be making some Southern style candied yams. Do 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 do.